What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna add my 5th favorite thing to the list of Sean's favorites. We're also gonna work on the Evo. All right, go ahead.
Straighten them out, buddy.
Look at that. Hey Sean, after this thing sits outside for a little while,
We can drive it.
you think?
It's gotta just, the primer's gotta set up and shrink and then we can drive it.
Okay, guys, so we got this wing right here. So this is the stock wing. What do you think about that one?
I think it's not as pretty as this,
Oh, yeah, go grab it. Go grab it. So this, you can see, that's what we're dealing with. This is like, just like a little, ooh.
much
So
nicer.
this is Oem
JDM.
Evo actual Evo Wagon. This is just Lancer Wagon. So yank that thing off.
Oh.
Yank it off. Let's see.
Don't tempt me, buddy.
See how she does.
You guys like my new hat?
I told him not to get it too dirty because when you know, when we're done with it, I need to return it. So get the money back out of that.
Should we
So
set
we left the tag on it.
set the new boy on it, you think?
Hey, you know what's cool is once we get that wing on here.
You know, school's having room to walk around right here.
You like that?
It's not bad.
Hey, hurry up. I'm
Well,
gonna run out of battery.
We'll just set it on there, you think, or what?
Yeah, yeah, we don't need to officially clip because.
In accordance with paint and everything?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh well, there's an old clip in the hall.
But look at that.
though. That's it. That is it.
That changes the look like 1000%.
Blake, what do you think? Is that what it needed?
This is what they call premium. So basically, as soon as we get this guy installed, we should be able to drive this. So.
So before we get any further with the bodywork in the door jambs, the reason why we're doing the door jamb bodywork is because we had to put on the rocker panel off of the Evo to fit the side skirt because the base model Lancer Wagon, this came out about another ½ an inch and there was no provisions to bolt the side skirts. So we basically took this whole rocker panel, welded it in right here. So doing a little bit of filler work right there. Same thing with right here. Obviously a little bit of filler stuff that we need to do because we put on this OEM wide body quarter panel from Japan. So in the last video, I think we told you guys what Sean's 3rd favorite thing was, but
bodywork. See, you guys aren't aware of my 4th favorite thing. So my 4th favorite thing here at Motion Auto is doing things twice. So let's show them here. So basically,
or let's take a look at that. Was pretty nice.
Like I did that.
Yeah.
All right. So
this is the Oem Evo 9 rear seat. This is the Evo 9 sedan seat. These are wagon seat belts that.
Well, guess where they go? So behind here. And then, you know, as you can see, this is all
right there.
all nice and welded in, but this is supposed to go behind there, where it bolts into the pillar of the wagon body. So, like I said, my 4th favorite thing, we get to utilize that today and do things twice. So, I got to figure out how I'm going to fit this guy in this hole.
And we might be able to sneak something.
Oh, no, because it's in the pillar.
Back behind
That's
there.
That's what we thought, but this sits inside the pillar.
Probably just
this way. So.
Probably just lots more cutting, more welding. More grinding, either that or we could cut this whole thing out and just use the wagon factory, like ugly looking wagon seats, and then try to get the actual Evo 9 wagon seats from Japan later.
You guys are aware of laws, and basically you can't drive a car without seatbelts. So as soon as we get these seatbelts installed, we'll be able to drive it.
So this is how it looks in the back with the Evo 9 sedan seat. You can see we have the trim installed right here. This is where the seatbelt would come out and basically just go down just like normal. We'd probably skip the center seat belt. I don't know if we'd ever have too many people riding in this thing. You know, maybe we will. But yeah, this is essentially how the back would be, and then we just need to figure out how to get that seat belt in there, and then put some trim of some sort on this and make her look nice. So that way we can drive it. right, Sean, give me an update.
We got this little piece cut out and kind of bent in to fit where it needs to fit. If you want to show them what we did so the seatbelt works.
So Sean basically cut out this whole section so we could put this seatbelt in the actual panel. So seatbelt goes in.
Basically sits in there like that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So we had to remove all this metal right here, so we had a way to get the seatbelt in here. So I made this bracket here.
So instead of Trevi's Customs, now we got Sean's Customs.
Yeah.
Sean's Customs out here now. So got this little L, and that'll basically kind of keep this thing from rocking back and forth. There's just a little bit of movement in it right there. It's not that bad, but tying this in, that'll give it a nice, you know, so that this thing basically just stays real nice. Yeah. So I think she's gonna work good. So as you can see, now we got a seatbelt, got this thing. He's basically gonna duplicate that on the other side, and I don't know. I thought we were gonna paint it in this video.
Yeah, me too.
But
we've kind of been putting this off for. We knew it was an issue when we very first put this pan in this wagon, and kind of just putting it off, and I want to get all this done before we paint it, so we're not shooting sparks and welding.
Well, and then obviously do it before that we do the final blocking of the primer too.
Absolutely.
So because there's sparks and all kinds of stuff going everywhere.
Grinder dust and metal dust and stuff. So get this done, then we can finish the bodywork on the door jambs, and then get it ready for paint. Essentially, get it blocked and get ready for paint, and then we can drive it.
All right, guys, so Sean went ahead and finished up this whole little apparatus in the back to kind of secure this thing from wobbling. Finished welding this whole section right here. So so that's a lot nicer than it was previously. So welded this thing to kind of keep it over, and then this little brace going down, and so it is super solid right now. Held in there real nice, and obviously we're gonna cover up all this stuff with some trim on the inside. But the good thing now is essentially the seat belts fit, the trim fits, and the seat fits. So moving on to bodywork. Sean's finishing sanding some body filler that he put on the other day. Blake is getting this prepped for some body filler on this side, and yeah, we're just moving right along. John, hey, what do you think? How many? What is this? Day 4?
What?
How many days has it been?
Well, this is like the first day of focusing on just the.
Because yesterday you were finishing up this stuff. Yeah. Today
we're doing just the jam. This side's done. Want to show them?
Good. Door jams, body worked. Well, this side's supposedly done. He used rattle can primer though, which is probably the worst thing.
I like it. You don't like it, but I like it.
Well, yeah, you like it because it's easy.
Convenient. Yeah.
But it's convenient. But you know, sometimes the best thing isn't the easiest.
It doesn't matter how you get to the end result. It just matters that you do. So
it just matters or not whether your primer shrinks back and you get a bunch of strand scratches 2 months later.
We're not gonna get no Sam squanches on this.
So this one's okay. So we're not really focusing right here or under here because this is all covered with stuff. So basically we're looking at that to make sure that's nice. This, obviously it's still wet. He hit it with primer like 20 minutes ago. No, it's still not dry.
I just did it 5 minutes ago.
Still not dry, but
read the can.
Doing body work over here. Yeah, I mean, I think that stuff looks good. I'm afraid to touch it because I don't want to get my hand wet.
That's all probably.
So yeah, this side is all good. Now moving on to this side. Just need to do some more stuff up here. I think he welded some little things. And hey, Sean, what are you doing over there, buddy?
Oh, just working. What are you doing, buddy?
You're working.
Working, yeah. You?
What are you doing?
Sanding.
How can you see?
Oh, I'm just looking through the lens.
Looking through the lens.
Protecting my eyes.
Sean basically finished the body work on this side of the car over here in the door jambs. So got these in some rattle can primer, which I'm not stoked about because I feel like it shrinks. It gives you sand scratches. I like stuff with hardener in it. So coming over to this side, just need to do a little bit more body. Well, we haven't done any filler over here, so a little bit of filler there. Kind of sanding some of that stuff right here. This one's looking pretty good. So primer the door jambs by the end of the day is the goal. So you better quit horsing around.
What?
Horsing around.
What'd you say?
Boogers. Fix it?
Yeah. We had it on there wrong.
So Sean, we basically came up with a list of Sean's favorite things. So you pretty much know his second, third, and fourth favorite things, which is spot welds, doing body work, doing stuff twice. His number one thing, your favorite thing, what is it?
Not doing nothing at all. That's my number one favorite thing.
That's not that like he wants to sit around and be lazy, but like if we're just not doing anything at all, and there's like just nothing to do, and we're just essentially out here for no reason.
Not working at all.
Yeah, so not working at all, spot welds, body work, doing stuff twice, but then we also had, this is the new one. Today. We just added this one today.
Bodywork boogers. That's B-O-O-G-E-R-S. We had it on there wrong the first time.
You spell it B-U-G-R-S or what?
Bodywork boogers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get them terrible when you're out there just sanding, and we don't wear maxes, so you just breathe in all that stuff, and then end of the day you're cleaning out your nose, you're blowing your nose, and you're just pulling chunks of Bondo and primer dust and all kinds of things out of your nose, and not that comfortable. So,
but that's number 5. So I don't know how many.
We're gonna definitely get a bigger. We'll probably get a whiteboard so we can kind of write them all down neatly and nicely, because there's gonna be probably 10 or 15 more here in the next few months. So
yeah,
we'll keep you guys updated.
All right, so moved on to this side of the car. We got these things in the rattle can primer, which I kind of despise as of right now, but it makes for quick checking to see if it's straight, see if there's any other little stuff. This is this whole corner that was this corner was pretty. It was
pretty bad. It was dinked. Yeah,
it was boogered.
It was boogered up, but Trevi actually did this himself, and looks pretty good. It's not bad. You wouldn't even know really.
Yeah, I mean it looks. I mean, once the side skirt's on there, and I mean obviously it's not perfect, but
the doors will be on it.
You know, this isn't a perfect Evo Wagon. If I wanted a perfect Evo Wagon, you know what I would have done?
Bought one.
Yeah.